empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Yo, what is up, my homies? You're here performing Sinz. How you doing? And I see we got Biggie Buds into his house. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a great day. I do have an update on my wife. Unfortunately, the last couple of weeks, her cancer appears to maybe be coming back. Some weird things have been going on. Thank you for the like. So we did attach her GoFundMe link at the top. It's pinned at the top. If you can't donate, please share the link. The more people see it, the better. Greatly appreciate it. We are getting close to that scan date, and we'll keep you guys posted on that. We are coming back to you guys. This is something different than what we normally do because we've been getting a lot of questions about how to do ATS and do certain things. I decided to make a tutorial video or videos, depending on how much we can squeeze in on the how much content we can squeeze in. And we're going to start a new character from the beginning and work through the options. And later we might have to switch over to my old account and show you some of the advanced stuff and what some of the other options are in the game. I'm doing fine, buddy. Good to see you out there. Hope you had a great week. We also have Deadeye in our Discord. Our link for the Discord, if you want to join the chat, is right in the chat too. If you scroll up, I'll post that link again. Paste. That's the Farming Sinz Discord, and we're going to go live with that mic. If you want to join the conversation, that's cool. Just remember, we're going to try to keep it family friendly. Hey, Deadeye, mics are open. We are live. Hey, Dixie, how you doing? Dixie May, that's Paul over there.
Oh, Dixie Paul. Oh, hey, once you get him to come in, hey, he's got ATS.
Yeah, maybe we'll get him in here in a minute when we're ready to show off the multiplayer, how to set up a multiplayer gameplay. Oh, he's trolling. He wants to know what's the RPM setting for a proper fuel saving range when shifting. Whatever your computer on your desk tells you. How about that one?
Realistically, in a truck, tractor, or what?
I'm assuming he's talking ATS.
ATS, most trucks shift at 2,000 or 20 and downshift at 15. Depending on the engine, whether it's an old or new, if it's got a governor, or if it's got a chip, fuel cutoff. Some I've drove trucks shifted at 22 to 2,400 RPM, but your downshift is usually always 1,500 RPM.
Hey guys.
Hey Patrick.
Hi, Kobe Gaming. How you doing, Patrick? We were live. What's up with you? You still working on the project?
No, they canceled today.
Oh, that's good to know. I wouldn't have started this video. So, guys, if you guys already have an account, you have to go to Manage Profiles to start a new one. Each one of these accounts have to be, if you want to do the multiplayer stuff, truck books. No, not truck books. World of Trucking. That's what it is. So we're going to create a new one here. So how did so they canceled today? Is what you said?
Yeah, they did.
So we're just going to make a new name. And I can't spell my name. We're going with female character because that's what I do. So you got male and female options. You can select your picture. We're going to go with this gothic looking lady. Where's she hiding? There we go. Get to pick a truck design. I'm going to go with one of the coolest looking one, the International Lone Star. That looks good. And we'll go with the American Eagle because America.
America.
So maybe I'll just show some basic. Maybe I'll just share some basic stuff and make this a shorter video and get into more in-depth stuff later so we can play with Patrick and the crew.
All right. No, don't stop on my count.
So we now have a character image, we have a truck image, we have a logo image. You got your name up here, you got your company name here. You can make it whatever you want. What was that? Something beat. I don't know what that was. So we're going to go ahead and create this. And we're going to go to controls. I'm going to go to simple automatic. You have different options there. You can read them. That's usually what I run on. Go ahead and hit finish. And we're going to land in a new game. Yeah, I didn't know what to do today, Pat, so I figured, you know what? Why don't I make a tutorial video on ATS since we keep getting random questions about how to do this and how to do that.
Absolutely.
Admit it, you just bored.
Select the city you want to start in. So this is important, folks, because you can only select.
Gotta know where you at.
Yeah, you gotta know where you're at, and you don't get to change your home garage. I tried finding a way to do that, and as of yet, I have not been able to figure that out. Including, I tried to sell all my garages, including the starting garage, and it won't let you sell the starting garage. So, I like aliens, so we're going to pick Roswell, New Mexico. I want to make that my base of operations, and for this tutorial, I have all the listed locations of where we can find stuff to make life a little bit easier, and I'm not wasting time here, folks. So we're going to start.
You are an alien.
But what if you're the alien?
I just said that.
See, now I got to start over. I got to get rid of all the witnesses now. So figure out where you want to start. And again, if you just got the game and you want to start in one of the other regions, it's a DLC add-on or whatever. But wait a minute, I can't remember. Are the states at DLC or do they automatically come with the game? They're DLC, aren't they? Like Utah and all, Texas, all that's all DLC content, right?
Yes, no.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's DLC. So, if you guys want to start in, these are the states that we have currently right now. If you have all the current content, you got Washington, Idaho, or Oregon, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, Nevada, California, Arizona, and New Mexico. So if you don't want to start, I think Colorado is one of the base ones. If you don't want to start there, then you're going to want to buy the DLC that you want to make your home. Or you'll have to do like I'm doing, is creating a new account here. So we're going to start in Roswell right quick. We're going to confirm our selection, and you can't change that. Do we want to do the tutorial? You know what? Yep, let's go ahead and show you that. It's been so long I forgot what this tutorial includes. I think it's just showing us how to use the truck. And we can change your views. Oh, I hit the wrong button there. Use your additional controls to move your truck around. Alright, so this is just going to show you the basic operations of your truck. And pause a look closer. Continue. You're just going to get more and more information here, folks. F6. So it's just showing you how to control your screen down here. And that's pretty much the tutorial. So now we're going to follow navigation. We're going to deliver the load that we're connected to. Let's see, we want to go F5 so we have. Now you can, I think it's, so F2, you can control these mirrors. I usually like to have them on, especially when I'm in crew cab, or in the cab there. And then F3 will get rid of this box on your bottom right. So let's give you some tips while we're doing this stupid part. You're gonna drive for other companies until you can raise enough money to get your own truck. With that said, if you, especially at the beginning, you should explore every city you run into. So if you're starting in, let's say, Roswell, travel around Roswell and you'll be discovering garages and other businesses, which will open up more contract work. Things like garages, viewpoints, and since we're at a viewpoint right now, we're going to show that. This was supposed to be on our list. What is that noise in the background? So all you got to do is stop in there, shut off your motor, and we are gonna get rid of this and hit A. And it just does a cutscene, and you got to see a bunch of the scenery. You want to collect these. I believe it gives you what you call it. Dang, I can't think of it. Achievement. It's an achievement thing. As you can see, everything's alien themed. The lamppost here, UFO center, because we are in Roswell, my home away from home. And you can skip this, which I'm going to go ahead and do now. And let's get this load delivered. So as you can see, it says 35 minutes, 28 miles. Uh-oh, I forgot to show you guys some settings. I ran a red light, so they just took some money from me. It's all good. So, I believe it's like, what is it, 2 minutes for every hour in game? Is that how that works? You guys remember?
I think it's 3 minutes, actually.
3 minutes in real life equals an hour of
Yeah.
travel in game. Alright.
Right.
So, we're going to pause for a second here, folks, because can we... Oh, no, we can't save yet. We're going to have to finish this load first. So there's a legit way to do it. It's like what we're doing right now. Play through the tutorial. But I'm going to show you a not so legit option if you're trying to hurry up and get a truck going so you can do, like one of our latest questions was he wanted to set up a role play where he had his little company. He was going to start his company with him and one driver. I'll show you a quick way to get that done. As soon as we complete this route, I should be able to save the game, back out, and we're going to show you how to mess with mods. Did you get your game downloaded?
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta read that chat.
Oh boy.
So, Paul says, is engine brake necessary on less than 2 degree downhill incline? Okay, he's still asking technical questions.
What's his question?
He's asking about a 2 degree decline, downhill incline. Wait, that doesn't make sense. That'd be a decline, sir. Engine brake necessary, I'd imagine, possibly. And he says, and folks, please keep in mind that Sinz got his CDL through Three Kings School of Driving. Yeah, I threw all that education out the window. I never mastered flying my big rig. So as you guys saw that I got dinged for running a red light. If y'all missed it, I'll run another one. There you go. So you can control many settings on this game, and if you don't want that feature on, you can turn that off. You can make it as realistic or as unrealistic as you like, because ATS and ETS gives you a lot of control over things like that. Okay, we finally reached our destination. So when you get to your destination, you're going to pull on this bad boy here. Now you have an option. Depending on how much XP you want or how easy you want it to be, you have park it where you need it, which is typically it's one of the hardest options, but it will give you the most XP. Play it safe will be a easy drop off, and it will give you a medium XP, and you can skip it, which will give you 0. So let's show you a hard one. How about that? Some of these are harder than others. And let's see where they want. They want the red marker. Probably should have done it with this big truck, but we'll figure it out. Probably should have backed in here. So you can tell which way they want to face, and you'll see a big box and a small box. The small box is where your tractor needs to be. Big box is where the trailer needs to be. Common sense. Now, usually there's no collisions in places like this. You will get a notification whether or not it's a collision or not. Something else to be known is that you can get damage on your truck and your trailer, so you want to play it safe if you care about those sort of things. We're going to do a 100-point turn here. This would have been a lot easier if I backed in here from the get-go. I could have just dropped it off there, but I want to get a little bit straighter, folks. Alright, so you can push T on the keyboard or Y on your controller and it will detach it, and once that is done, you'll get a report of how you did and how much money you made, how much XP, and that's pretty much how you do a route. And they're going to start you off with the garage. Oh, wait a minute. They give you a truck now? I thought you didn't start with a truck. Hold up here. Okay, yeah, we don't own a truck. All right, that's what I thought. All right, so your job market is where you're going to take these quick jobs and you're going to be using other people's trucks to complete their work for them. And you're going to do a bunch of these to build up your XP and your money. So let's back out right quick. We're going to save this game. And we're going to show you how to do mods right quick. So we want to exit the launchpad, not quit. This will take us back to the main screen. And you'll want to go to Mod Manager. And the one that I recommend, and I hope it still works, is this one here. So these are ones that I've already downloaded. I'm going to show you how to... So all you do is double click it. It's going to put it over here. Or you can click these arrows. This is now going to be active. And you just click X. Wait, no, that's not right. Yeah, it is. So if you need to find them because you're not going to have any here, just go to Workshop. And it's going to bring up this screen here. Is that going to show up? Let's see. And you can search all the mods. And basically to get a mod, let's say you want this Kenworth. You click on it. All you got to do is hit this subscribe. It's going to download. And then you go back in here and activate it. And then once you activate the mods you want, hit confirm changes down here. So what that's going to allow us to do is get a whole lot of XP. Is that the one I'm thinking about? Nope, I activated the wrong one. That's my engine and transmission pack. We want an XP one. And I think I forgot to look for one. So let's go here and see if you can search, I believe just money. Money and XP. Let's see what that gives us. So we're going to go ahead and subscribe to this one here. And we'll go back to game and we're going to activate that one. Confirm changes. This is the cheaty way if you want to kind of get your stuff going quicker. Now that it's active, all you got to do is continue your game. And it'll do the rest. Paul says, I hate the word decline. I get told that every time he uses his credit card. So, okay, we discussed that. Here's the real map. And you can move your map around. You can manually put your points down. You can, let's see, the first place, well, we don't have a truck yet. So we won't do that. Let's see, quick job. And you can change how you see them by all these options here. You can scroll through the pages. Typically the first ones I think that generally show up are going to be, let's see. Yes, the most expensive, which sometimes have the most longer drives. So if you want to do short drives, you can also see where they start and end. So if you have an objective where you kind of want to go or with your role play, you can pick those based off of what you want. So as you do that, you're going to get, where is that? But I can't see it yet because we don't have any yet. Alright, so I guess we'll just grab a job and pick up somebody's truck. Actually, that's going to take too long. What we're going to do is we're going to switch over to my other account at this time, and we'll show you the rest of what you need to know. So we're going to go to Launchpad, hit that there button. We're going to switch back over to my main character. Just making sure we don't have any mods on. And now we can show you the rest of what you need to know to get going. So like I said, you guys want to do those quick jobs to unlock other modes. I believe freight and external freight will open up when you get your own truck external. Once you're connected to World of Trucks, that should open up. To get your garages, you're gonna have to find those in the real world. You're gonna need to find at least 5, and the rest will show up on a map under. So if I go to Garage Manager and go to Map View, I can see all the garage. Actually, this is not what I wanted. Hold up here. I think it's garage purchase. I'm sorry. So now I can see all the garages that are out there across the world. And this game save I'm in Gillette, Wyoming. So we're gonna show you what those look like. Let's see what else. There was something else I wanted to show you guys here. Quick travel is a thing, so I can click any of the big dots and then confirm quick travel. That will cost you money. You can control your radio, but for streaming purposes, I have the radio off. Mail is usually just generic in-game message information, but under here we can see our skills, and what you want to do is as you are doing those jobs, you're also going to unlock points, and you can allocate those where you want. You can get better. I recommend probably doing fuel economy, and maybe just-in-time delivery, and then start working towards whatever specialties you want. I think fuel economy right off the bat's going to benefit you. It's going to save you money, which will make your growth of your finances a little bit quicker. Bank, you can borrow money, and I believe these numbers change in regards to your current XP. You can borrow. I can borrow up to 500,000 at the moment, and then obviously you got to repay it to come out. I think on the daily, if I recall correctly. Then you got a progress history screen here.
Gas. Because I didn't know how much I was going to work with.
I told you before you left here how much you had.
And we're going to mute that right quick. Let's see what else you want. So, truck dealer. You can find them all over the map, and I'll show you where those are. So the gray bubbles are the ones I haven't located yet. The yellow ones are the ones I found. And we're going to show you what those look like. And they're branded. It's not like an all-in-one kind of deal. So as you can see, I got the Western Star unlocked. I have International. I have a Freightliner. I have a Mack dealership. I have a Peterbilt, Volvo, and a Kenworth. So you will find these around the map. I think once you find 5 of these, I think the rest of the bubbles will show up. I don't believe they show up right away. Let's see, what else do we got? We got we showed you so here you can repair your truck. or diagnosis. Let's see, what else can we show you here? Vehicle browser, that's you looking at your stuff. There's a photo studio. Let's go to options. So, you know, you have your typical, your graphics, your audio, your gameplay, buttons, controllers, online, all that good stuff. Gameplay is going to be one of the things you're going to want to check right off the bat to customize the gameplay for your liking. Like fatigue, that means after so long you're going to get tired, you're going to actually have to sleep. That could be difficult to play with right off the bat. Might make your loads late, which is going to cost you money. You might want to consider turning that off at least at the beginning until you can get a truck. It just depends on your playstyle, and there's just so many options here. It would take too long to go through all this. There's just transmission. I mean, anything you could think of is in here. I mean, you could have the speed limiter on, the braking systems, realistic air simulations. So what that means, if you use too much of your air, you're going to have to wait until your compressors regenerate. Realistic fuel consumption, that's going to cost you more because you're going to use more. There's just so many options. This game gives you so much control over your gameplay. You can customize this. This is one of the first things you're going to want to do so that you set up the game the way you want it. And this may change over time. As you progress, you might want to make it harder or easier, or maybe you don't like a certain function. You can't change your default garages here, folks. I usually just go with a legit shop here. Let's see, what else can we talk about on this here screen? Recruiting centers, those are important. You're going to want to look for those as well. I believe the same thing applies. I think once you find 5 of them, the other ones will show up as bubbles to track them down. So if you're wanting to get garages locked in and see this thing sooner, I recommend getting your game started and do your roll of trucks. And if you got a friend that you could play online with, follow them. Just do bobtail, no trailer, and just follow them. Put on that XP mod and follow them from one garage to another. And once you collect 5 garages, you're good. Typically, I will recommend, if you're going to do online gameplay, you may want to get 1 garage in each city, at least 1. So if your friend wants to say, hey, let's go to we're going to start off in California today. You know, if you're going to start off in Bakersfield, but you got the Fresno, you could jump to Fresno and drive over to thing. You might even be able to teleport if it's a big bubble, as we showed you earlier. That'll make your life a lot easier. There are real world. I probably should discuss that. So why the recruitment center is important? Because once you get your second truck, you can hire a driver, and you can hire them remotely, or you can hire them from their location. You can see their skill sets and their costs and their wages and all that. I think I'm going to be firing all my drivers and eventually selling off my trucks to get rid of some of this crazy dollar amount, because it's just stupid. I have too much of it. You just select the driver you want. You're going to hit hire. At that point, it's going to ask you to put them at what law, yada yada, and they'll go out into the world and make money for you. They only make money when you're actually out in the world, whether you're moving or not. But when you're in your garage or when you're off your game, they are not making you any money or XP. They're not growing as a driver. And we're going to show you what those look like. Driver manager. So you can manage your drivers. And as you can see, I got all my people here. You can click on your driver and see what their current levels are. So if I click on this one's starting to come up a little bit. You can see their status, their rating. Oh, his rating sucks. I think he needs to be fired. We're paying him too much to suck. You can relocate him. You can show logs of what he's done. You can dismiss him. I believe you could attach a trailer to his load, so he'll specifically do those kinds of loads. And from Garage Manager, I think you can. So if I don't want the Phoenix anymore, I can sell it. I can sell this location. You can upgrade them from this menu, or you could drive to them and upgrade them. I think when the base one will have like 2 or 3, I think it's 2 slots, and then when you upgrade them, it'll add 3 more, I think is what you get. So let's show you. Oh, the controller disconnected. We'll reconnect that right quick, folks. Sorry about that. So let's go find. Show you guys. Hey, Cyril, how you doing, buddy? We're gonna find a garage. My axle should be coming up. Yeah. We're gonna show you a few more things, folks. Another tip is when you decide to get your first truck, I recommend getting a truck from your favorite brand, but not buying your dream truck. Especially if you're going to play legit, buy your lower end truck from that manufacturer. And then when you build enough money to get another one, do the same thing. Or at that point, maybe upgrade. And then what you do is you would take your current truck that you've been driving and park it in a garage. And we'll show you how to do that. And then apply a worker to it. Hire a worker. And then you'll drive the upgraded truck. And slowly move up that way. Or just fill a whole garage with base trucks at the start, and then later replace your fleet. Because if you spend all your time and money on your dream truck, it's going to take a lot longer for you to get back to get your own business going. Assuming that's the route you want to go. I mean, that's pretty much the premise of the game. I don't see why you wouldn't. So we need help if I figured out where we were going. So we already showed you. So garages will show up on your map like this once you find them. So this is a sleeping spot. These businesses are places where you can pick up and deliver loads. These are your gas stations. This is a shop where you can repair your vehicles. And let's see. Question marks are things you haven't found yet. Let's see, what else can we show you on here? So there's a Kenworth dealer, it looks like, right there. And we're going to go find it so we can show you what it looks like. And then we're going to find a recruiting center so you guys can see what that looks like, so you know what to keep an eye out for. Now, if you get close enough to it, it will trigger that you found it, and you just want to drive through the lot right quick so it shows up on your map. So that's why this is yellow. I've been in there. That's why this is gray. I haven't been there. So all the yellow lines are roads you've been on. As you can see, I haven't been nowhere near every road on the map. So we're going to go ahead and show you what a dealership looks like and what you can do at the dealership. Now that we got it planned. Yeah, let's do this. So we want to put that up. Boom. Let's go back in in-cab. Oh, and they want us to go right, of course. Up, invisible wall. Yep. Yep, take my money
Keep
out
right,
there.
and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
So that motel we just left was a sleeping
Caution, please
location.
mind the speed limit. Caution, please mind the speed limit. Caution, please mind the speed limit.
So we're going to drive over to the Kenworth dealership so you
Caution,
can see what
please mind the
dealerships
speed
are
limit.
like, what options are there. Then we'll go drive over to a recruitment center, so you know what those look like.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
And we're going to push this guy out of our way. Wee, move! Get out of my way! As you can see in the bottom right corner, my tires are worn. So, that's why I crashed, so you can see another function of the game. When your truck is damaged enough, it will stall randomly. And you can see on my dash there at the center, I got orange warnings. And you're going to get red lighted at every way station because you require maintenance.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
There's an airport over there, looks like, or a museum.
Go straight on.
Yep, don't care
Caution,
about the
please
red
mind the
light.
speed limit.
So we're not going to make a
Keep
right. I
left,
want to show you what a
and
garage
then
looks like,
turn left.
especially because I haven't been there yet.
Turn left. Okay, let's find a new route. Keep right, and then turn right.
Okay, so there's a shop.
Turn right.
So you want to pull into this here wrench.
Get ready to turn right.
Shut off your truck. Now you can service, you can do customization or service. So you can see our damage here, how much it's going to cost us. Hit the repair, bada bing, bada boom. You got a new truck. You're a little bit broker than what you were. And now as you can see, my truck is happy again. And we'll go back into end cap. All the warning lights will be off. And we're back to normal. Now let's get back on our path, my friends.
Turn right. Go straight on.
So yes, you have dual horns. You have the air horn and your little beep beep.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
So here's a gas station. Uh-oh. Hold on, folks. My batteries just died on my controller. I should have changed those before. This will be a quick swap out. Here's a gas station. We'll show you how that works. Again, just go into the green marker, shut off your
Recomputing.
truck. And this will cost you money as well, folks. And you just hold down the enter button or the A button and it's going to fill her up. So I bought diesel's costing $5.03 at the moment. That's cost, I filled up 25.98 gallons and it cost me $131. Now I got a full tank. And that's all that is to it. Now if you see a garage and it doesn't have these icons, don't pull in it because it's not for you. Usually they're blocked off sometimes. You can't even pull in them. Alright, let's get back on our path. So that beeping, folks, is my air brakes. So not up to level. I'm going to use all my air up.
Go straight on.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
So we got an hour and 12 minutes, so it's only a few minutes in
please
real
mind
life.
the speed limit.
We're going to violate the speed limit here, folks.
Caution, please mind the speed limit. Caution, please mind the speed limit.
Something else you need to know is if you're playing multiplayer as a new player, it's probably best that the
Caution,
lowest
please mind
level
the speed
person
limit.
picks the route or the loads if you're going to run the same loads, because the higher ranked people will have access to loads that you cannot carry, and it's going to create a problem.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
The other workaround that is the lowest level player in that multiplayer group, that they can just pick another load going from one place to the same, from the starting city to the same ending city.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
That's another way around that. So, Paul, do you want to join me
Caution,
right
please
quick
mind
here in a
speed
second so we can show them how to start a multiplayer?
Keep right, and then turn right.
And it looks like we've reached our destination.
Turn right.
Alright, turn that wheel. Come on. Oh, we could have got
Keep
repaired
left,
here. I forgot there was a
and then
wrench.
turn left. Turn left. Caution, please mind the speed limit.
$700 a red light. That's crazy.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
Alright, so we got the dealership coming up
Keep
on our
right,
right.
and then turn right.
Now we should get a message here once we
Turn
discover
right.
it.
Here we are, safe and
Kenworth Truck Dealership dealer discovered. Alright. So we could pick up a load here for work. So here we can purchase trucks. All Kenworth trucks. And you can customize them before purchase, or you can buy them as base. You can turn on the headlights. You can switch to this mode to let you cruise around it. You can take pictures, or you can exit. And see what else you can do at dealership. They also usually have a garage here that you can get work done. And again, you already saw this. So let's see. I wonder if there's a recruiting center nearby that we can show you guys. Recruiting agency. Oh, it's bad. All right, so let's go to map. All right, so let's go look
Time
for
to
that
hit the road.
that recruitment center, so you guys know what that looks like. And this is pretty much the game in a nutshell. I don't think we're missing too much other than online gameplay. And we'll show you that here in a minute now that we're switched onto this account. Alright, so this is what I was telling you guys about your air pressure. If it gets too low, the e-brakes will automatically engage. We're not going to wait, so I'm going to go back in and change that setting. I just want to show you that cool feature just to show you how realistic this game can get. We won't. Localize, panoramic. Air brake simulation, we're going to turn that off, go back. Now it's still going to show up as red on my thing. I won't get the beeping anymore, and I can drive my truck away. Once I turn off my brakes. So let's go show you what that other recruiting center is going to look like. And that's pretty much all the basics. This game is a very easy game to get used to, and now that you're armed with some tips and tricks and know what to look for. Ooh, there's a burger joint. I have to stop back there to get something to eat. Yep, take my money.
Caution, please mind the speed limit. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Train tracks do work on here, folks. Bells and whistles that you just heard. The gates will come down, the train will go by. Something really cool about this is real-world locations and points of interest. You also have detours. Random events are cool. You know, you could have an accident, you could have construction, you could have a plane crashing on the highway. And thought he was going to go down there for a second. Oh, is he going to crash? Or is he landing? No, he's landing at the airport. Ah, he didn't crash. Too bad. That would have been cool. Anywho, let's crank up these gears and get this going. Hey, Paul. Yeah, I got my ears back on.
Oh, okay. You were saying something about the convoy?
Yeah. We're gonna as soon as I get to this destination, I'll start a convoy so we can show people how that works.
Oh, okay. You were saying something about. Yeah, I gotta mute that there. I'm coming in on board the. Yeah, if you don't mind me borrowing your screen, because I've got some other giant games open right on right now.
That's our buddy Paul, folks.
As far as that goes, I can close that one. And give me just a second here to get my ATS fired up, and I'll show you how to do the. Well, can't show you, but I'll narrate how to do it.
Yeah, I figure I'll start one and you join, and then we'll exit that right quick, and then you can start one and I'll show how to join one that's already existing, so they know how to do all that. And then I think it's going to be a wrap. So I think we covered all the basics, all the good stuff. All
Go
right.
straight on.
There's a recruiting center, and I think it's to the left here, folks, that question mark. So we're going to make a legal left-hand turn and lose another $700.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Yep, there it is. So this is what you guys want to look for. Hope there's nobody back behind me. They all pretty much look the same. Direct hire. It's got a picture of the 3 people up there. So you want to pull into those. And that's how you're going to unlock your recruitment
Finding
centers.
a new route.
So you can go in the menu here and you can hire somebody like we discussed earlier. With that said, folks, that's all the single player stuff. Let's show you multiplayer. So let's see. I think I need to go ahead and we're gonna exit this to the launch pad. Oh, wait a minute. Did I forget how to do this? Yeah, I think I did. Maybe I need to be back in the game. Oh, Rhonda just got home. Alright, convoys. There we go. We're going to host a convoy. That's what we're going to do right now.
Uh-huh.
And we're just going to leave it as farming Sinz. We're not going to do any patches to make it easy. And we're going to confirm. So now that I started it, he can join. And then once he joins, we'll back out and then I'll have him start one. And we'll show you guys how to join the convoy from our side and how to select the same load and all that good stuff.
Hey, I'm not able to locate you, farmer.
Okay. Let's see if I do something up. Convoy.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
I found.
You got
I
it?
found you, buddy. I found you.
Yeah, I forgot to say one word.
Yeah, I had it broke up.
So what city is your character in? I could travel to that city.
I am currently.
Oh, you're in Roswell. Okay, I'll just transfer.
Yep.
I'm just going to meet up with you over there. So you guys just saw me use the function of quick travel. That is going to cost us money. So now if we go on a map, we can see where he is. And he's right around the corner, so we're just going to put a peg on him. And we're going to drive over to him, and we'll save our game there.
Drive safe.
Yeah, I need to break out my tablet. Trying to run a single screen just ain't cutting it.
Oh, you got multiple screens too?
I will have when I fire my tablet up. That way I can watch my YouTube on one and my ATS on my main.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
Yeah, I run it that way so that way if Crash Bandicoot can't answer questions while he's hosting the stream, I can relay back to him what the people are asking.
Right.
Especially on Euro.
Right.
It's really hard to look away at chat
Oh yeah.
and stay on the road when you're in the lead.
Keep
Or you're
left, and
following
then turn,
Three King.
Yeah, that can be quite dangerous.
turn left. Turn right.
So now you've just seen how to quick travel, you've seen how to track down your players, to meet up in your cities. And right to my left, you'll see Heavy Hammer. We're going to park
Get
right
ready
next
to
to him,
turn
and I'll
right.
save my game, and then we'll close this multiplayer, and we'll have him start one, and then we'll have him
Turn
select that
right.
load, and we're going to grab that load, so you guys can see how that process works.
Rerouting.
I need to switch cameras in
Make a
in
U-turn,
Discord
Okay. Let's find
because I don't have a YouTube channel.
When possible, make a U-turn.
Do what?
So I got to switch to view in Discord? Because I don't have a YouTube channel.
What are we talking about? For what?
To host a convo. You're doing it, right?
Well, right now I'm hosting. We're going to leave this here in a second once I save the game. And then I'll close mines, and then you just start a convoy on your end.
Right. That's what I'm saying. How you going to broadcast to the folks out there? Because I don't have YouTube. Just through Discord?
No. I'm just going to show them on my screen. The joining up
Oh,
process.
okay.
Yep. Okay, so that's how, as you can see, we found our buddy here, and we're ready for our meetup. Now, I'll show you before we switch over, now that we're here, I'll show you what it's like to pick a contract. So you would usually go, I believe it's external contracts, and then you select this, then you click begin delivery, but I'm not going to do that right now because we're going to join his. So let me... I don't have to save the game because we're already in the same spot. So I'm going to go back to Convoy. To end your session, all you got to do is click on your session here and close session. He's going to end up getting kicked. It's going to give you a thing. You accept the progress. And now we're just going to wait for him to start his own convoy, and we'll join him.
Okay. Oh. Accept.
And if anybody's watching this video later and has more questions on things that we didn't cover or more in depth, just put it in the chat. I do read chat, and I will address that in a later stream. We'll do a second video covering anything that needs to be covered that wasn't covered. But this should get you up to get started. You got one going? Okay.
Yeah, it's under heavy hammer, all one word, capital H.
Okay, so we want to go to Convoys, my friends, and we want to Since we're friends on Steam, it usually shows up in gold on the top, so it makes it easier to find, but you would normally use a search. So all I got to do is click his thing and click Join Convoy. And bada bing, bada boom, I should be right next to him. Or not. Okay. Yep, we're still there. Time has changed. Yep, we're still there. Okay, so... Now we'll have him pick a short run, if you want to pick a load that's local run. And then I'll.
Okay, now you have two different kind of options here. You can use external contract and freight market. Freight market is using your own truck, like you purchase, after you get it set the way you want it, or you can do an external, which is basically the same thing. The only difference is that external is a set speed. You can't go over, I believe it's 60 mile an hour, 90 mile an hour, somewhere in that area. Free market, you go as fast as you want. And it's wide open. So I'm going to take freight market.
And I'm showing them on my screen what you're talking about so they can see it. Freight market will be the second option down, and external will be the fourth one down. And then we're just going to wait for his convoy to or his job.
I'm trying to find a short one here. Oh, no, I'm not going to California. Oh,
so you want the shortest one to scroll all the way to the right?
Right.
And those should be all the short runs. If yours is set up the same way as mine's.
Yeah, then when you find the job you want, you click, set your GPS to the destination.
And while we're waiting on that, I'll discuss some other things. P on your keyboard unless you rebind them. If you keep hitting it, it will turn on your wipers to the different speeds and shut them back off. I believe O is your beacons. If you haven't changed your key set bindings, mine's are all on standard. Hazards are, nope, that's your brights. J is to flash your brights. L is for your lights. K will turn on your high beams and leave them on. N will be your air horn, and flashers is going to be F. Turn signals are, I think, what are your turn signals on the keyboard? Because I use control.
Well, I got my keybind for my parentheses left.
Oh, okay.
Right parentheses.
Well, if you guys need to find your keybinds and not sure what does what, you go into settings and it's under keys and buttons, and you can scroll through that list and find out what your commands are. I just figured I'd cover some of the basic stuff you might want to know right off the bat. All right, so now that he's selected a load, we should be able to go to, you went to freight market, right?
Yeah, went to freight market.
Actually, we go to Convoys. So he went to freight market. He probably went all the way to the right.
Yep, I did the.
So we're gonna follow him. All right, where'd he go? Oh, no, he's right still on. There he is. If you're playing on controller, it's going to be your right and left bumper buttons for your turn signals. Unless, of course, you remapped it. So let's see. How do I see where he's going? Let's go to the map. Notice heavy hammer. I need to clear my reset navigation. That's what we're doing. Are you going to that Bitman? Is that where you're heading?
Yeah, let me get up here to the shop and I'll look again where I'm so beat up I can barely keep my engine running. That's because I made a run with 3 Kings, so pretty much banged all the way up
here.
here.
We go.
And bada boom, bada bang.
So we'll go meet up with him at the shop. So once he picks up his load, we'll all be able to see it. He hasn't done so yet, so we're going to ping his location, and we're heading his way right now. And we'll show you how to pick up the same load.
Get ready to turn left.
And thanks for coming on today, buddy,
Turn
to
left.
help me out with this part.
Yeah, no problem.
This is the one part I couldn't do by myself.
Turn right.
Okay,
Keep left and then turn left.
well, that's the job I picked up.
Turn left. Go straight on.
The job I currently picked up is fruits, and it's going to
Caution,
go from
please mind the
Roswell,
speed.
New Mexico, to Tucumcari, New Mexico. If I'm pronouncing that right, I'm good at butchering names too.
All right, we caught up
It's
there.
it's a 202-mile run, so it's a fairly short
This
run.
is where it ends.
Some of them you can get right in the same town. 2 or 3 miles. 2 or 3 miles. Excuse me, I'm an ex-smoker, so my throat hangs up a lot. I apologize for that.
Something else I warned you guys about, the setting with detours. If you have those on default or you turn those up, you will be rerouted, and GPS sometimes gets squirrely. At that point, you're going to want to map out your own route back on track, because otherwise you'll be driving in circles. GPS is a little funny in that aspect. Alright, let's get going.
I'm going to run to the job here.
Yep, I'm right behind you.
Truck there, I'll just make it slow down.
So you can see, if we're close enough to heavy hammer or players, you can see them on your GPS. If they get too far ahead of you or behind you, they will fall off until you close that gap. And again, folks, we have the Discord link in the chat. We also have it pinned at the top is Rhonda's GoFundMe link to her cancer fund. Sharing is caring.
And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull up to the question mark, which is my trigger. Go back into my menu. No, I'm sorry, not back in my menu. I'm going to hit enter. There we go. And that'll bring me up to my trade market. And then down at the bottom, the right hand side is going to say take job. You will click on that. And now the trailer is marked. But if you got somebody running with you, you want to go back to the menu, go to job market, all the way to the bottom it says Convoy browser. And as you see there, that it's got my name, the job info, the trailer, which is refrigerated, the delivery type. It's not a high priority, it's a medium priority. And then when Farm Sinz clicks on the job info, he will get the same thing.
Yep, so when I click on his name, you'll see down here this button lit up for view and take the same job. We're going to go ahead and click that. It's going to show us what's going on. We're going to go ahead and accept it by taking the job button down here on the bottom underneath the picture here.
Oh, I'm on the farm here. Where am I at?
Ready to roll.
And so now we have
It's over here.
everything is good here. So we're going to go ahead and go to second screen or exterior camera. And your trailer that you're going to pick up will light up with an arrow over top of it. As you can see, there's an arrow on top and the box is white underneath. He's picking one up from, I think, a different location maybe. So the pickup and drop-offs can be in different places for different players. So if we had like 4 players, 2 of us would probably be picking up where he's at, the other 2 would probably be picking up where I'm going.
And if you're in these areas, there's non-collision. As long as you've got non-collisions turned on into your convoy menu, you guys have that turned on, or you guys will run into each other. You can't get your trailers until one pulls out.
So we connected to our trailers, our lights are working, everything's looking pretty slick.
Now, at this point, either one of us could take the lead because we both got the same load going to the same place.
Yep, you can go ahead and take the lead, buddy. I'll follow behind. Your truck's a little moving faster than I am. And we're gonna lower our axle. Alright, we did a tug test, we're good. Now we're just gonna follow. The GPS will automatically tell you where you need to go. Assuming you got GPS activated on the menu. It'd help if I turn my lights back on. I'm wondering I couldn't see. Turn off our hazards.
Get ready to turn
Beacons
right.
can turn off. We don't need them.
Turn right.
What is going on with my map here? Wow.
As a reminder, you can't do online unless you set up your Brother Trucks account. You gotta do that. We did not show you that, but I'll show you where that button is. Actually, it's on the home screen. It'll give you an option to link account or set up account or whatever. So on the bottom of my right screen, you
Caution,
can see we
please
have
mind
3 hours,
speed.
23 minutes left, 192 miles. Current time.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
Now all the new players are armed with all the basic information they need to figure out how this game is played and how to get your game set up the way you want it quicker.
Caution, please mind the speed limit. Keep left.
If you
and then turn
have any
left.
questions, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. We'll answer to you as quick as
Turn
possible.
left.
Ooh, ooh. I did not listen to my GPS.
Well,
So-
thank you, truck. He's going to let me through there.
Oh, he's not going to have a choice. He's going to let me through too. Haha.
Oh, that was nice of him.
I'm hoping we pass a way station so I can show them that. So you guys can see on my screen there, on the middle of my dash, there's a little box there.
Go straight on.
And when we pass the sensor, we'll either get a green light or red light. If we get a red light, you need to pull over and stop at the way station.
Since if you hit your map button, you'll get an overlay of your map across your screen of your windshield. You'll be able to see through it, but it's going to look kind of ghostly.
Yep.
And then if you hit your tab, that'll zoom it out. That'll kind of give you an idea of what's ahead.
Oh, tab zooms it out?
Uh-huh.
That's not doing anything for me. I know there's a way to zoom it. Oh, F. Is it F5?
No, it's the map. The M.
There we
for your
go.
Map.
No, it's F5 for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you know what?
You're...
See there to the left, guys? This is one of the random events. You got construction to my left. I wanted to show that right quick. Yeah, mine's you gotta hit F5 again to zoom in and out between the camera modes. Tab doesn't do it.
Okay.
I haven't changed any settings there.
And there's this way scale up ahead for us. So.
Cool. So even if we don't have a red light, I'm gonna stop just so to show them what it's like. Hopefully I get a red light. This video, I'm gonna show this video on the Farming Sinz and most likely the JT Global Discord channel. So if you ever need to look back at it, it'll be there, and obviously on the Farming Sinz YouTube channel. Kind of hoping Nick would be around today so we could do this together, so he has a video and I have a video on kind of how to do this.
Right. Yeah, because he said he wanted to put one together.
So this is what's called the VIP lane, folks. That's not a real thing, but it is for JT Global. We're going to try to catch up to our buddy Heavy Hammer.
Oh, my. Pulling away from you?
No, I slowed down to show off that
Caution, please mind the speed.
Random event.
Okay, I have to stop at the way station, so I'm in the turning lane. I'll wait on you here.
So I got a red light too.
And then turn right.
So we're gonna pull into the way station. Where is it at? Up to the left?
Yep, at the left.
Turn right.
So the way station is that little scale telephone looking icon there, folks. Oh, we also have another viewpoint here.
I'll find a new route.
We'll check that out right quick over here.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
So you can see I got a red light on my screen and on my dash there. So you're just gonna have to pull up to this scale here and stop, and this knucklehead will give you a green light.
And I'm gonna pull over and wait until he goes
It
through.
tells you the wait. I'm gonna hit this little camera point when we're here. I'm stopped a little too short. Come on. There it goes. Alright, we're gonna skip it. I just wanted to hit it so we have it registered. Alright, let's turn on our truck. Alright, let's go back on the road again. Alright, I'm ready, buddy.
Alright.
That's perfect. We got to see the scales.
There is rest periods in here where you can stop and take a rest if you're running simulated sleep. They're marked by the big parking stalls.
Yep. Or if you just want to, tired of driving in the nighttime, it'll either way to advance you. I think it's like.
Now, if you're running convoy, it's called coffee break. It's not so much sleep time. It's just a weird way they marked it. Oh, I can't swivel my head because I don't know what's going on. So
Go straight
I gotta
on.
step outside here.
And he's gonna hit me. Yep. He just hit
There
my
we
trailer.
go.
He just hit my trailer. Sometimes
Did
that
he?
guy's stupid like that. Yep. It's all good.
Yeah, this is where the quote driver's license from Three King Driving School comes in. Because he runs into everything.
Oh, yeah.
But he has a handicap, and we
Well,
look over that.
the
But
truck's,
we like teasing.
that truck stopped and it went and then it stopped when it hit me. It's like, what are you doing, dude?
Oh, did you see what I put in the chat there about the all points on the map there, Sinz?
What about it? Don't forget all the points.
Yeah, that's on the bottom left side. When you click that on, that lights up everything on the map. Points of interest,
Caution,
some hidden
please mind
icons.
speed limit.
It lights up a lot of stuff. I didn't know about it either. Who was it? It was either Deadeye or
Caution,
Nick
please
Butler.
mind speed limit.
Our attention. If you turn that on, that'll show you every little thing there is. And I thought, oh, I did not know this.
I thought that was on automatically.
Caution,
That's
please
no,
mind
no.
speed limit.
Well, when we get to our destination, we'll have to take a look at that and figure that out.
Okay.
He's slowing down, so let's lay on the air brakes right quick.
How you doing, Evan?
Now, if I ran into him just now, that would have caused some damage to his trailer, folks. So, unless you're playing crazy, you want to watch what you're doing.
Keep
Yeah.
left and then turn right.
Okay, we got a stop sign up here. And usually when we run convoy like this, we'll let the driver know behind us what's going on. Slow traffic, stop signs, road
Turn
closures, things of this nature.
Yeah, it's good etiquette. We got a four-wheeler between us. Hey, maybe we can make a pretzel. Ooh, where'd you come from, buddy?
I ain't got the crusher. I haven't got to crush a tin can in a long time.
Oh, that's why.
Well, now they're both going to block the road here where I can't pass either one of them. Oh, we're down to 20. No, we're not. Now we're back up to 35.
Caution,
You'll come
please
across that
mind
too.
speed.
You'll hit these little areas that'll drop your speed down and then come back up. You waste more fuel and time trying to slow down to those speed limits than you are just
Caution, please mind the
unless
speed
you're into a major city that posts that speed limit. I wouldn't worry about too much. Come on, you guys.
Oh, something else you guys need to know. Cruise control. On the keyboard, unless you change your combining, it's going to be C.
We're gonna make a right here. Send. Or no, I'm sorry. We're gonna make a left. My map is all backwards
left.
here.
and then turn
Come on,
left.
truck. Get over so I can get over there. Come on. We're gonna go up on the
Turn
freeway. Why is my map doing that? Oh, that's okay. Now I'm good. Now it's playing always north. There. I'm telling you, I get updates and it does some strange stuff to my games.
Yeah, I was having some weird things going on. Steam updated today, and I logged in or brought it opened it up.
If you notice on the clock there, you have that MTD, which stands for Mountain Daylight Time. You go into each state, if you got the DLCs for them, that will change.
Yep.
Central Time, Eastern Time, Pacific Time.
So it's going to show you current time for current time zone.
Right.
Yep.
Which that's kind of cool. I like that.
So you can be a time traveler.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
Yeah, if Santa Claus can do it, we can do. Oh.
Something cool about it, if you turn on your high beams, you'll have cross traffic flash you,
Caution,
and
please
the
mind
cars
the
in front of
speed
you will brake check you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nope.
Oh,
I almost crashed. Let's see, let's turn that back off.
Keep right.
oh we're going to take an exit here.
But you don't want to do that behind your fellow players because you will blind the heck out.
Exit right.
Yeah. Then we're going to make a left. At the stop sign. Well, there wasn't no use even stopping for that one. I'm halfway out on the road.
Turn left.
Couldn't get all these ponies to stop. That's pretty much basically as you're doing in your single player. It's just a whole lot funner when you got other guys to run, guys and gals to run with you. Hey, don't you fall out there.
And as you see, we just discovered another area. Look, there's a bear there.
Keep right.
Oh, you see that?
Then turn
He got me for running a red light. He's pulling me over.
Turn right.
He
started to pull out in front of me.
Alright, we can go now. He turned off his lights.
And then we make a left.
He's going to do it again, folks, because I'm just going to make another. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, at this point, let's do some GTA.
Go straight on.
And we're going to make a right. Yeah, you have. Sometimes you'll find out you can take your own route. You don't have to make all these left and right turns. You can go up one block and go straight into it, or
turn left.
Make 3 lefts to make a right. Yeah, it just depends on how you want to get it there. Okay, I'm going to see where they are.
Turn right.
Oh, I'm on automatic park. So all I got to do is just go on in. And I'm backside of Walbert.
Turn right.
If you have it on precision parking or professional parking, you won't have to stop there at the gate. You just drive on in, look for your flag, and park your trailer.
Where's the gate at? Oh, it's over there. Okay.
Whoa.
So this is where it wants us to drop our trailer, folks. Nice and easy.
Yeah, I wish I could say that. I should have turned around the other way.
So we're going to get our report like we discussed in the past. Bada bing, bada boom. We made 10,828. Got 360 XP. and hang with our buddy. And that's how you do a convoy, friends. Looks like Three Kings in town. There's the circus tent. This looks just as good as any other place, the park. Let's go in here. Put our e-brakes on. And we'll shut it down. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I think we covered pretty much everything. Customizations, you can do that in your garage, or you can go in here and customize them. You can customize them when you buy them.
Oh, I want to show them real quick. Go to your garage, Sinz. I'll show you what I'm talking about here, bud. That's going to be a delay on my end because I'm on YouTube. Very quick on YouTube.
Okay, so where do you do that set? Where do you change the setting at?
Go to your world map.
Okay, world map. Okay.
And then down here on the left-hand side, it'll say Map Legends.
Oh.
And then when you hit Select All, now if you notice on your map, everything lights up. You'll get Explored Road, Current Road, Unexplored City, Explored City, Convoy Member. You'll get everything in there. Truck dealers.
Oh, okay.
Viewpoints.
Never even
do that?
never noticed that little box down there. I never paid attention to it. Never needed it. I mean, all mines were checked off already, but
Right. Well, that's always shut off when you first start your game. It'd be nice if it would stay on when you turn it on, unless you remember to turn it on.
that was a cool little tip. Nice.
Yep, shows you everything on your map. Pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna close my game down here.
Let's save this game. Oh, he just ended the thing. We're gonna go ahead and accept it.
And then when you close down, you'll get an accept progress. That'll tell you your overall score, how many cities you discovered, recruitment agencies discovered, truck dealers discovered, how much road do you have explored, the money you have earned, and your experience gained. And with each experience you gain, you'll get a little triangle that will go over here into your skills.
Yep, you can use them and allocate them how you see fit.
You know, how you see fit.
Yeah, I recommended that they, when you're starting, especially if you're playing a clean game, fuel economy and just-in-time delivery, and then the other options. But again, you could do however you want. I'm just trying to maximize your profit and make your vehicle more efficient. And so economy is going to make your fuel economy on your vehicle better. Just-in-time delivery is going to save you. It's going to give you higher rewards.
Now your fragile cargo, try to make them the last as you can, because at least get one of them, because you can't get any more fragile cargo unless you do. But
I would say,
more you add on to that, the more fragile and the more time constrict they get.
Yeah, so I would go maybe fuel economy, just-in-time delivery, then depending on whether or not you want high-value cargo or if you want long distance, either one of those, and then the other one that you didn't get, fragile. Well, I would leave that for last. Then I'd probably start doing your hazardous placards, get your licensing up. And then, like I said, that high-value. I think it's probably the best way to go. But again, it depends on what you want to do. What kind of
it's your preference. That's what I did. I got 2 of the fragile cargo, and then I just let it build up until I was more confident on how fast I can get my delivery. Then once I felt confident enough, I clicked them all out. So now I'm, we're fully skilled out.
So prime example, if you wanted to do, let's say you wanted your first garage in your first state to be a chemical delivery trucking operation. I would go with fuel economy and then all your hazard placards.
Right.
You know, it just depends on what you want. So, you know, you got to consider how you want to spend your points. I don't think you can get them back once you spend them, so use them wisely. You will have enough points to obviously fill them all up. You can see here that I have every one of my things maxed out. So, you know, if you accidentally put it in the wrong spot, don't worry about it. You'll get XP again, and you'll have, you know, you'll be able to max them all out. Well, with that said, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, anybody watching this video later that has other things they want to know about or whatever, please put that in the chat. I'll compile a list and I'll create a second video if required. And also, if that time comes, then I'll also look at some other things that we didn't get a chance to show you on here. But pretty much we covered the basics of the game altogether. The only thing we didn't show you is how to create your World of Trucks account. And again, if we have to do that second video, I'll make that as probably the beginning part of that video, and then we'll touch base on anything that you guys had questions about or anything we may have forgotten.
Yeah, please, while you're at it, hit that like button on the way out and subscribe. And if you can, help Rhonda out with her cancer, and click on the Discord for more entertainment.
And thank you, Paul, for joining us. You guys all rock.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You guys have a good night, and maybe we'll be back in a little bit, and we'll maybe do something with the guys. You guys have a good night, and Paul, I'll be right back. I'm just going to do the closing.
Yep, no problem.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong.